John and Admiral, thank you for being here, and I understand what you're saying. You're still assessing the situation. Can you help us understand what, if any, conversations is the administration having with Ukraine to help it brace for what appears to be a new round of Russian attacks at this point?
It's almost a continuous round, Kristen. I mean, I think if you're sitting in Kyiv, you wouldn't be talking about a new round. It's almost constant, the barrage that Mr. Putin has continuing to visit upon Ukrainian cities and the Ukrainian people. And what are we doing? We're focusing a lot on air defense. I would, the majority, I don't have the exact figures with me, but the majority of cruise missiles that were launched against Ukraine in just the last 48 to 72 hours, the Ukrainians were able to down using air defense capabilities that have been provided not only by the United States, but by allies and partners. So we are continuing to focus on that.
And Secretary of State Blinken said that the U.S. has more confidence in Ukraine's capabilities heading into this spring offensive than was suggested in those leaks. Can you speak to that? How much confidence does the administration have in Ukraine's spring offensive, and when do you expect it to begin?
I'll tell you what we're confident in. We're confident that we have done just about everything we can here in the United States, but also speaking broadly for our allies and partners, to make sure they're ready if and when President Zelensky chooses to go on the offense, and he's the only one that can make that decision. So I can't answer your second question, but I can tell you that we've done everything we can to make sure that they're ready. They have the vast majority, and by vast I mean something to the order of 98% of what they asked for materially to do offensive operations in the spring. They've got it. Armor, artillery, air defense, ammunition, including just the recent package, not to mention the training we've done for multiple brigades of Ukrainian armed forces outside the country. So it's not just the stuff, it's the know-how how to use that stuff in the field for what we call combined arms maneuver, which is what they believe they're going to need, operating in open terrain, integrating mechanized infantry and artillery and air defense all in the field. So we've done everything we can. That doesn't mean that we're going to stop. Doesn't mean like we're just done. You're going to see continued support from the United States going forward. But as for the actual execution of any kind of spring counteroffensive, that's got to be up to President Zelensky.
Hey, John. In terms of the potential drone attack on the Kremlin, can you just tell us what your baseline of facts is? I mean, have you been able to authenticate any of these videos?
No.
Are you able to confirm that there was a drone attack that
No.
indeed took place? And can you walk us through any of the
Next
potential...
question.
You go ahead. Rapid fire. Can you go through any of the potential theories that you have for what this could have been or what the potential motivations would be?
I think the last thing I'm going to do, Jeremy, is speculate up here. We're still trying to ascertain exactly what happened here and do the best we can. And we're going to be humble about this, Jeremy. It may be that we'll never fully understand exactly what happened here. So I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to speculate.